Christopher Nimley, or a football tactician, or something a sports pundit, and or a coach, inti, or a crantian ufinu, a hetra who, and a handsome etra who, inti, and also need the able boba. A man for I shall say a cow and bontin to say, still, a few months to the AFCON. And so I said that Chris Hughton, my try, my quay, only a mobile drain.
Kele, Obine Kanasem. Baby, I grown a juno, yetimino, and drew ye. And once we don't have a very solid team, every coach will still want to open up his net. Send a bay so be a horn ma, signing panabet to my ba, ababe make a drastic transformational changer or the signing panabeba. Chris Hughton, a bay me surprise, nah, say. He doesn't have the core of the team. And so on him, the core of the team or the Bukako Botsa AFCON and so World Cup qualifiers starting next month. But near Sanya 1-1 is said, we all support him in trying to improve our team. No, only near a war, only near war. And this all will be what Bontina says, and in Panoba make any change. That's out to me home. But we players are only back a grown and so and as more from say or better mona. More cry far better. Chain more audio mobile. And to so and look at you, there will be no meaningful progress. Because of Schneidling, Ukofa Ambrosius, Ukofa Aquaba Kukabe Refini, the day of friend or money come and in Boboni. Whilst there is a certain Emmanuel Jesse, whilst there's a certain Jeffrey Schlopper over to Minina Kokasa. Whilst there's a certain African week in, week out, Florentine, Syria A, or Boxy, or Marcis, or Shego, you are not bringing in players, a meaningful impact by a team. And as a player, a proper balance. And as a player, team, a quality in depth. And you will be no, and you will be no, and to a chair. As some of the sounds, and in 42 years now, I take you stay yen to Minji AFCON near Chris Hughton, yea, dear, you're about to make AFCON, especially when in the past 6 to 7 years, no, Kelly, we've not beaten any of the top 10 African teams in any competitive game. Anytime we've met any of the top 10 teams, we've either drawn or we've got beat. Ukasa no busy na alata for the new board. Yan show mo, your ball goalless or crying a couple 1-1. Ewa Abuja, and we qualify by virtue of that way goal. That is not a victory. In record, no, it is counted as a drawn game. Away goal rule near the qualifier. And to where you're Ghana near, you should be worried. When our team looked so flat, very, very flat, we don't have an identity, we don't have a base, we don't have any foundation. Team be our strength. And to strength, and no now, they are minimizing weaknesses, and they are building upon something solid. Kele, when I'm deep on it, you blasters here who and Chris Hughton, yeah, strength, and they say, we don't have one. Yan him say, Chris the Orbay, he's not the flamboyant sort type of coach, but said, we are defensive minded, so make yourself solid and allow your transitional play to determine the outcome of games. But we are giving out chances upon chances upon chances upon chances. And we are not creating any chance because we are not properly coordinated from defense to midfield to attack. And to agree on look, he will not be given any preferential treatment. The treatment given to that was given to Akwesi Appiah, that was given to Sika Kono. Now he's not more Ghanaian than any of them. And to the same yardstick, we support him. But we fresh Schneidling, Ambrosius, we don't have Gentleman Shago. There was striker or Atletico Bilbao or Cosme Penot to Twatna. Or by Honuma, he's struggling. You cannot sit down as a coach. What is it that they are doing well with Inaki Williams? I was Spain or Bagana high and to me simple coaching. I me say Akorano or Atletico, when he takes off, the ball is moved. The movement and the strongest point. He's not technically gifted. and in his speed. So you should learn to put the ball ahead of him and let him use his stride and go and dominate the opponent. Then so about Black Stars, with the ball man Jordan, 1, 2, 3 on pass it, with the Makudus or the ball as a striker dashia on pedanity, this or touchy boy ball more than 4, 5, 6 times. In the modern game, when you do that, you are only telling your opponent, say, they have time to recurve and then form a formidable solid blocker and repel. That is why we are not creating chances. And your coach, sit Kudus down. Makudus who said, we have a striker who is closer to goal. You, most of the time, you are far away from goal. So if you can play to the strength of the striker and get closer to him and support him, that is how football is played. Get a Jordan. There was striker. Look, you call Angola here, almost share your one now. Naki Williams, Joseph Penson, Osman, Bukari Etikano. Everybody reminded, this is the Naki Williams we see at Atletico Bilbao. One touch, give and go, pace, 1, 2, give and go, papa. Now you're calling him. But we are not the coach. You are talking that we have goal scoring problems. What are you doing as a coach? Against Mexico, we had 1 shot on target, and that was from a set piece. From open play, we created nothing, close to 0, cost 90. You must be worried. It's not a matter of we having goal scoring problem. We are not even creating. Coach Viabakacho said, once my team is creating, it is just a matter of time. We'll start putting the ball in the back of the net. But we are not even creating the chances because your style of play, the way certain players are playing in the team, they're over indulgent in unnecessary antics on the ball, is destroying our build-up. And you will not win the AFCON if you cannot stamp your authority. Look, when we had better players, I repeat, when we had better players in Asamajan, in Kodra Samoa, Pablo Aima, Kevin Prince Boati, Sulali Muntari, when the day Andre Morgan Ayew was at his peak, Michael Essien, Stephen Appiah, look at our transitional play. We had better technical players. But even them, they were 1, 2, 3, Anna to Boati. We were moving the ball with intent and with some form of intensity and speed, tenacity. Bibia was attached to it. Now that the players are not what they used to be, and I say we have dropped 2 or 3 steps below our normal level now. We are rather not going back to the basics. We should go back to the basics. The basic things of football: control, receive and pass, control and pass, control and pass, movement, coordinated movement, receive and pass. Demarcate areas for Kudus. Kudus, even in our A team or Pesotri, in front of our goal Pesotri, but rather than tell him that Kudus, from this area to this area is 2 touches. Receive and pass and move. Get yourself in the position that you can hurt the opponent by your technical ability. So that when he's in the final attacking, even a new pono, if somebody is better placed, you feed the person. It's about putting the ball in the back of the net, not overindulging on unnecessary antics. And Tikele, look, media, Mesanka, at the own himself, media, Adia ebeteki will be 100 hours to say no. I will say it within a second. Once it is an obvious thing, I don't delay in my assessment. And to Chris Hughton, we support him. But if this is the way he's going to coach this team, look, Milovan Rajvac, when he came in the first time, after 2 games, we could identify Milovan's system. After 2 games, this is how our team is going to play. This is Chris Hughton at 5th or 6th game. Can you unim sena ye boy bonifa? Kele unim makacha Ghana for it. So PFM there coach Ghana for United. If you tell me what is the strength of our team? We don't have a strength. And now look, the worst of teams, even they have a strength. Even Omupono was strength that they seek to strengthen further and seek to use that as a base to build upon something special. We don't have one. And I'm worried that next month, the World Cup qualifiers start. We cannot give the Malians any form of start. We cannot give any team in that World Cup group any form of false start. We need to take the bull by the horn from the very beginning to the end. The AFCON awaits us. It's just here in Cote d'Ivoire. We will not be lacking in support. We will not be lacking in appetite. If this is the way our team is going to play, look, I know of top 10 teams on top of my head. They are better than us. The Nigerians, the Egyptians, the Tunisians, the Moroccans, the Senegalese, the Cameroonians, the Malians, the Algerians. You can name them on top of my head. The Ivorians, 10 teams that are better than us. And especially if we've not beaten any of the 10 teams in about 6 to 7 years. Top ranked teams, we've not beaten any of them in about 6 to 7 years. If you are Ghanaian, you should be worried.
Coach, said now watch Reno. I got few months na yeshe AFCON na say World Cup qualifiers in Soho. Chris Hughton, so ombie ne doors for new players. Na yan so be nhwe. Ana de ye wona ye ji omudi no ye mie mu den.
Kele time na kwesi apia what team. He brought in players. The Kaipa said, "Oh, may the soul of the young man rest in peace. May his children, his wife, may the good Lord never turn his back on them. May the good works that Christopher Nimley did for anybody in this world be used to affect his children in Jesus' name." Mekai, when Akwesi Appiah brought Christopher Nimley from nowhere, we were all marveled. Who is this? Let's give him the chance and let's see what he can offer. Achu brought some difference to our team. I will not sit here say for as long as we've not submitted the names for the players I ever bought AFCON. If there's any Ghanaian somewhere who will improve our team, you see, that is the underlying factor. Obia, who will make our team better. Obia, who will give us something that we don't have. Obia, who is better in his role than whoever is there now. The doors should remain open, even with the day to the tournament. So it's clear that we will buy, who make a massive difference. Why do you not take him? You have to take him. But main point in said, players are coached from. They are not even better than those who are there. They don't give us anything different, especially because they are playing in second division somewhere, first division somewhere, division 3. You cannot be doing these things. We've gone past these stages. We've done this thing for so many years and we failed. The only time we decided to call players based on merit in recent time, we saw the benefit. Look, we were so unfortunate not to have won the AFCON in Angola. We were even more so unfortunate not to win the Africa Cup in Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, when the Ivorians defeated. We took a 2-0 lead in the final, in the penalty shootout. Luck was not just on our side. But we have seen our team play at the top level before. We are very capable of competing. These were the times that we were doing the right things. We were doing everything right. If you look at the bench of the Black Stars, the first 11, Olele was active, John Pencer was active, Sape was active, Vosa was active, John Mensah was active, Jonathan Mensah was active, Anthony Anna, brilliant, Stephen Prince Tego, absolutely brilliant, Kevin Prince Boateng, Asamoah Gyan, Kojo Asamoah, Andre, Owusu Abeye, even those, Samuel Nkonum. We have done it before. Why can't Chris Hughton go to see Jeffrey Schlupp? We all know the impact of Jeffrey Schlupp in the Premier League, and it is sad that he plays with Jordan Ayew. And we cannot even use Jordan. We should be using Jordan to get to talk to Jeffrey Schlupp. After Duncan has his issues, why he will not play for Ghana again? What are those issues? Look, if you behave like that, you pay the price. Football, no, and yanipa baku dieu. Yenya ye boa no, in numwa ne edibo. Coach Afrani, wherever his soul is, may he rest in peace. Now, Kelly, before I make kono, any Ghanaian sports journalist are more Ghana. If you allow this Aziz Ketukreku boy, who has physically assaulted Seydou Adamu in America, Samu Jai Sasamri Mani da. Yebe Bumwa Ghana Nibi and Jimo me catch them under Ketukreku administration. This is not the first time. Songo was virtually assaulted when he went to watch Kotoko versus Dreams in Dawu. On countless occasions, people closer to Kete Kriku are being violent. Nanyaya sad ni say, some of the big men who are with the team in America, me botting, the SWAT president, somebody I regard very, very highly, one of my role models in Ghana, Barack Obama. He is privy to this. Look, if he say, young Canadian Kasayen Damo, may catch a Keto Krukunin, or Azizu, whoever, they should come and assault me physically. That will be the end of them. That will be the end of them. Because I didn't know, someone say, na say, oh, criticize Keto Kreku, na ninkrofo, beba shout no more bo. Na shame fimum badia. Ghana, mrawo krom how. Me see, I am one of their biggest critics. When I walk alone with my God. If they still see me, God bless the day they attempt any physical assault on me. You leave Ghana, you go to the shores of America. Our team said that Damo is a Ghanaian. He went to visit our team. And what made it even more serious, the fact that he was talking to the general secretary, he was talking to the people. Then this guy came from behind. He came from the back and assaulted Said Adamu in front of all the GFA people who are there. If you guys sweep this thing under the carpet, me see, if it's a conditional statement, if you sweep this thing under the carpet, get to Krokonin in Krofo, or my boot sports journalists for Chrome, because Emranu Kitao, Ghana, for our team, our football to be run by these people, we are waiting for what the court will say. That is how disrespectful and opulent they can be. You don't, who are you? Me see, I am putting a challenge to them. I don't work with anybody. Let them dare. Let them dare. Me, I'm their biggest critic. And you say that, that is why I don't go to where they are. Let me see, they should dare. That will be his end. How can you go and assault Sedu Adamu America? Because he's gone to the Black Stars Hotel to see his team, his national team. Then you physically assault him. Then people are there trying to plead with Sedu to sweep the thing under the carpet. Me see, Orako Brian, Oba Mankasa Mumbisano. You see, I tell you the yawa enyo deno.
Chris, unse kwabna yebwa dino, unse swag at the official communique aba. They are not happy. Incident.
They should take up the matter.
Yes, sure.
It's a matter of assault.
And then
yes, you see, I am a role model.
Yes, and
you should not sweep this under the carpet.
Yes, and even in America, no, or approach the FA president and the general secretary say they should act accordingly.
Look, if the matter is not reported to the police, I've spoken to Sedu Adamu. If the matter is not reported to the police, that matter took place in America. It should be dealt with there. Sedu stays there. So they should keep the guy there and deal with the matter. Meaning, typical of Ghana, when an honorable can in the Japan, number all kind of. Me see, young fat Ghana and Shenisa. Young fat Ghana and Shenisa, because it's about discipline. It's about discipline. Kele, Mamin Kasa, Ghana, how can you young fat me see. It's about discipline. The idea of patriotism, honesty and discipline, and hard work, and respect for everybody, no matter how below the belt you think the person is. The person is an image of God that should be treated with all decorum of human respect. You don't go and do this, and people may say, I will personally visit the SWAT president and ask him how far he's taken this matter. Because he was privy to it and he was there. It cannot be swept under the carpet.